Oh, there we got the confirmation. So, welcome. Is he already in the chat? Seriously. If he is that fast in the races, he should win tier 5. But, full time right now, if I recall correctly. But he was a good reserve indeed. But now we're not talking about tier 5. We're here for round 7, the Netherlands for tier 4. And if tier 5, coming back to that, was anything to go off by, we're in for either a shit show or a treat. Or a combination of the two. But I know you know more about that, Daniel. Alright then, so in tier 4, obviously races later, so they may have learned, may have had more time to practice, and hopefully will have close battles. Although it is Sandford, so most of them will be killed before turn 4. At least I haven't driven on Zandvoort as much, so as far as I know, you'll be turn 4 is if you go side by side you're dead, turn 7 and turn 9. Also, Malino says he cannot hear you. Do you have your settings right? Because there is a setting that is about allowing your voice to be shared. I don't know where it is in the settings. And don't worry, you've got at least 7 minutes. Yay! In the meantime, Ferrari has both its drivers, which will help in the championship. We've got Pyro, the Jinx Master, in the grid right now. I'm going to turn up the audio of my stream and check back. No, at least not from what I hear. Because is the setting allow voice to be shared on?
I got it.
I
now
just
you
want to
should
say.
hear me. Now everybody should hear me.
Yeah, I'll turn it up again.
Test.
No. I love working on a tiny ass fucking screen. Yeah, I think it works. At least I heard someone else than myself, so...
yeah, it
just
works.
Want to say Pyro hasn't chosen a car yet, but in the meantime he has.
Stumacher also joined now into the grid.
So now we have at least the top 3 already in. For the record, I'm going to check how close these guys are together. but they should be really close.
So, Stumacher is on Vitor for 70 points, and Will is 23 points away to the leader, so it would be a good race for them.
Yeah. And also, Stumacher is going to try to fight Red Bull, though his teammate Racing Dash isn't here yet. But they will need both of them because they're 26 points behind, and Red Bull has both their drivers already in the lobby. Actually, I should be able to see who said they would come and who wouldn't, so let me check real quick. Racing Dash is not going, so there is someone else going to be in the Williams. There is still no answer on who's going to take his seat, so we'll have to wait and see for that. As I want to say, we have 15 people, but it's 40 now.
Somebody just left.
I think it's Pyro. Yep, Pyro is out of the...
Yeah,
He didn't want to get jinxed, so he got out of there while he still could. I don't blame him.
Me either.
I still have my audio. Great. Let's see how many of those 36 laps there will be on the safety car. It's 2 minutes until we're going. Do you actually have access to all of the 4 chat or only on the normal stand-ins and team?
I just got the normal standings and the PP 10s. So.
Okay, because I have access to it also. I'll be in the main chat.
Yeah.
Someone's PlayStation is stuck on loading. It's one of the Haas. Oh, here he is. It was Kai. I don't know how to say it really. I'm sticking with Kai.
I'm saying him K.
Okay.
Pyro is back.
Oh no. Not Pyro.
Why him?
Why did it have to be him?
But look at him loading.
Yeah, Pyro isn't one to have connection issues. So I think it will be fine. I hope for him. He's gone again. Oh god. He's having difficulties. It may be that
So
we have
still
to
5
start without him. Which is
Maybe.
hilarious in my eyes. I jinxed him even before he got on track. Has someone already readies up? He is resetting his PlayStation. And Reaper has said they will wait, so count on 2 minutes of extra downtime.
So these 2 minutes we can already talk a little bit, right?
I mean, what code?
For the upcoming race. But we're not. Pyro is now loading again in. It looks
And
like
he is in.
he is in. Good.
Woo! Go Pyro!
Which place is Pyro? He is...
He
I don't even
shouldn't
see
be
him on the
too high up.
standings. Ah, 13th.
I just want to say we're talking about Pyro.
Yeah, but he's 13th, like...
And ready and up.
So it's gonna start in a moment for the qualifying in the Netherlands.
Watch everyone crash on turn 1 and the race being over in 5 seconds.
It would be hilarious.
I shouldn't say stuff like that, because knowing me, it might as well happen. It's my luck on this game.
So, we're now going in, we're loading up.
Yeah, at least I am.
I'm already in.
Damn it.
It's the PS5, you know.
I'm going to steal your PS5. Okay, cut that part out because that's incriminating, but... Looks like I'm not the only one with the PS4.
Yeah, some needed a long time to load in. And are still loading in.
Dov and Vitor... Well, Vitor isn't as slow as his PlayStation, luckily, so...
He's right now the
Dov
first.
is
with a
not being really points tracking. So here we are on the grid, waiting for everyone to go out. Not much happening on the grid.
right now.
I'm literally just going through the names, waiting until I spawn in someone's garage. Oh, one of the
Someone is
houses.
now going in.
It's the house of, I think, Dupe. Yeah, it's Dupe.
Also, some of the Alpine, I think, goes out. And the next has.
Focus
Now,
on which
two
one
guys.
first comes out of the pit.
It's the Haas. So I'm watching the Haas.
So we have the Haas duo. As I can see that Greg is also out of the pit lane.
The both Red Bulls are out.
Alright.
The McLaren and also an Alfa Romeo with a Ferrari.
That always goes right, an Alfa Romeo and a Ferrari.
And again an Alfa Romeo going out.
That will be Pyro maybe? Because Snap is already out.
Maybe. Yeah. It is Pyro. And the next AlphaTauri goes out.
I'm getting information that it might rain during the race.
Oh.
The two Haases are now catching up to each other.
Yeah, the K is now slowing down.
As Jupe is now on the final turn into the straight. He's on mediums as well.
K is now over the line and started his first lap. He's on the softs.
And
he got a good exit in turn
Jupe
1.
has spun. Let's see.
And so K also spun.
Oh god, it's the curse.
Vitor now goes into his lap. He got a good exit in turn 1. And spun again. And he got crashed. He lost his front wing.
Oh, Indian has now invalidated. Let's see, who's the Williams behind there? It's Stumacher, and Stumacher is still on an outlap. And is that Vito behind him? As Jupe has retired.
Jupe just retired. I think he crashed. I wasn't there. Also, somebody crashed there. It's again the Haas from K.
The two houses really do not like the Netherlands.
Like in the tier 5 from me.
Ooh. Your teammate won, so... Or actually your reserve teammate.
Yeah. Vitor
As
needs to go to the box
Reaper
because of his front wing.
Yeah, Reaper now coming across the final straight. And that's 1:39 to start qualifying off. Next up is Snap, who goes even faster with 1:13.4, and Dove sets a 1:12.5. Pyro gets a 1:11.9. And it's one after another who beats them. Or, wow, I forgot how to English. So Vitor is then coming back to the pit. Yeah.
Khan is now on the last corner and goes on the final straight to get his first lap. He's also on the soft. Somebody spun out and got crashed. It's Ragnar.
Oh. Well, at least he got a time in. That's something. In the
That's
meantime,
really good
Indian
that he got
Crack
something.
is now approaching the pit lane. He cuts across that line and does not improve. But Stumaker grabs professional pole with 1:11.6.
Khan got the fastest first sector. It's a good time right now.
Reaper tried to improve on the same set of mediums, but he doesn't and needs to go back to the pit.
Khan lost some time.
And Pyro takes the fastest lap with his teammates not really improving on the order mediums. Then we have Oliari, I think that's Oliari, and he improves by 41 thousandths, but not enough to move up a place.
Khan now goes into the last corner and he got a good time. It looks like a pole, I'm not sure. Let's see.
Rom in the meantime...
It's not, it's a 4th place.
Rom has spun around on his outlap and is now trying to cool his tires. Craig should be going back into the pit, and he does. He hits the pit wall, but no further problems. Stumaker is going into the pit lane, and the Alpine behind him of Noof is starting his lap. Same with Romp.
Spen now starts his next lap with mediums. Let's see if he can maybe get a good lap.
He is on those
it's
mediums for 3 laps.
It's an in-lap from him.
Yeah,
He
right
lets
now.
his teammate through.
Vitor also just started the lap. And yellow flags there. I think the Mercedes had run out of fuel.
Pyro right now in a good lap. Could really improve his pole.
Von has the fastest sector second right now. Second sector, so. As yellow flags, I think, caused by the Alpine. Von, a 1:11.2, professional pole.
Pyro got the fastest sector 2 right now, and he goes into the last corner to the final straight. Let's see if he gets the provisional pole back. And right now it looks like he will get it. And it is. No, it isn't.
Not.
Oh.
They're close.
Very, very close.
Let's see how his teammate does on those old mediums. He really doesn't give up. He is on 4 lap old mediums. He was 12 seconds slower, and I honestly don't understand what Snap is doing. If he has to start on these tires, he has a really big disadvantage. Yellow flags, I think, for Pyro. Getting a lot of yellow flags, even though people are not that slowing, not slowing down that much. Meanwhile, Noof is 4 seconds up his time. But this isn't a good lap for him because he's already on 1 minute 10. Yeah, he is 3 tenths slower than Reaper, dude. As we can see, Pyro now coming into the pits. Followed by Red Bull. Think we have Reaper. No, Vitor. Vitor goes across the line and that stays P4. Snap
Will
finally
now
goes
goes
into the
into the
pit.
fast.
Oh, and there was a wicked spin before pit lanes. I think he wanted in the pit lane and smashed it into the wall. Because I saw him crash in the background. Meanwhile,
Okay, now
K.
goes into the
Yeah.
last corner. Will he
As you
improve
can see,
his...
did he speed on
He
the
will.
yellow
Third
flags
place.
there? Because the McLaren was still on the pit entry. So he is happy that speeding on the yellow flags is not a thing in this game.
India now will improve his lap, I think. No, he won't.
Yeah, he improved his time, but not his placement.
Yeah, that's right.
Vitor is 1.7 seconds slower, so he will probably make his way to the pit lane.
Schumacher got the fastest second sector.
Ooh! In what place is he right now? 4th. First we'll have
Schumacher
Will
goes into the last
going into
corner.
the pits.
He got an invalid lap on the last corner. Schumacher will not get the fastest lap.
How do you invalidate on the final corner? I need to know this. How? Explain.
He got too wide on the...
Ooh. Casey in the meantime, or KE? Kayatek? I don't know. Oliari is not coming, that's Romp. And he goes to P7 to beat his teammates. He immediately overshoots turn 1 and goes for the escape route. So we can stay out of anyone's way. I've never seen someone take that line to ensure they move out of the way. And they have Maldonado's number 13. Oh boy. That will promise something for the race. Meanwhile we have...
now goes into the last two corners.
Yeah, I'll focus on the guy behind him, which I think is Pyro. No, it's Snap.
He will improve his time and the places he got now from 9th to 7th with a good time.
Snap is on
But
an
still
out lap.
close.
Then we have Oli, Romp, followed by Reaper. Reaper again on 2 lap odds. Oh no, that was his fastest. He's now on softs. So I think he will move up in the grid. But he's immediately being followed by Pyro. So can you check on Pyro?
Yeah, I will check him.
Going through the final corner now. Reaper
Pyro
improves
is
by 1
faster
place.
and Pyro gets his first good time with a 10.
I just
only
want to
one
say
right now.
sub 11. Not too bad.
What? Ah.
Gunning 31,000 sub his time. I doubt he will finish the lap. And he will not. Slows down good before the pit lane. And we have Oliari across the line starting his lap. Then we have Snap. On softs he is barely faster. Around half a second. And he's now in P10, overtaking Dov, who had retired earlier.
Reaper now got some time on his last lap. Will he get some positions?
Is this already the last lap? Oh god, 4 minutes remaining. 4.5.
He
He
will
does
improve, but not
improve,
for
but
positions.
not in positions indeed. Sadly. K is starting their lap. Noof is
Followed
starting
by
their
Noof.
lap. I'm wondering about Stumacher. Is he working on his setup to hopefully get professional pole back? Will be a show if he takes pole here.
Joe Larry got a good lap and now moved up to the 4th place.
As Cunning slows down before entering the track. And then we have Vitor almost 2 tenths up on his time. That would improve him to P4. And it does improve him to P3.
2 yellow flags.
Yeah, Alpine and Aston Martin.
Reaper now goes on the final corner. Will he improve his time?
In the meantime,
No,
Stumacher
he
is
won't.
out for his final lap. I really hope he can pull this together. Would be epic if he manages to fight Vitor.
Right now I'm following Noof, but he won't get a good lap right now.
Romp causing yellow flags because he slows down for everyone. Does he go back a little too early? Yes, and he
Jewelry
lets
goes
two
into the
by.
box.
Indian Gregs has crashed out of turn 13. Riding along with Will now, who has fastest sector 2 to check how the cars, if it doesn't despawn in that time. Oh, and he spinned it himself. As the Aston Martin is in the middle of the track, how is this not red flagged? Marshals? Romp is going to start his final lap. And a really unfortunate crash for Will as well, because he did have the fastest sector there. Second.
Kai goes into the box, so he won't improve his next lap, so he stays on second, maybe go down.
He may be able to set a new lap in, but he needs to be real quick. Meanwhile, Cunning 4 tenths up on his time. I actually was his teammate in Tier 6, you know, last season.
You were?
Yeah. And he moves up to 4th. Stumacher really needs to pick it up. He's 2 tenths up on his time right now. By the way, Pyro is 4 tenths up on everyone. That is a pretty good accomplishment. No invalidation into turn 13, even though he went a bit wide. Going across the line now, what will it be? It will be P2 for Stumacher.
Rompen now also goes into the starting grid, but he won't improve his time.
Ooh, he must have had oversteer or something. Reaper Tooth is in time to get his final lap started. And so will Pyro. The Mercedes goes wide to let the McLaren by. Will Von be in time to start his lap? He probably will be. And he will be the last one to start the lap.
I think the Mercedes will also get it.
No, he's on his in lap. Maybe Noof, but the chance is small.
No, Noof will not get his last lap, so it's about
sadly for
Noof.
So let's see, then we have first Stumacher going back to the pit, I believe.
Yeah, he is.
Let's follow Romp.
Improved his sector 1.
Romp does improve by 7 and 7,000, and I think that does not push him up a position. Reaperdu goes to 8.
Fontarnu
Pyro.
now got...
Pyro has invalidated his lap and will not move up.
He can't move up, he's first.
Oh yeah! And that was the last... Oh no, we have Fon.
But I think he won't be able to
He was
improve.
42,000, no, he didn't improve. But yeah, that's it, that's quali.
It was a very interesting quali with some crashes we saw.
And Pyro managed to come out the top, and Stumacher will follow on the first row. Then we have Kay and Fontenau. Kunin and Vitor. Vitor has to defend the title against Stumacher and... I forgot
Will.
Will. Will is in 9th, by the way, so that wouldn't be a big of a trap. We also have Oliari, Repetude and Romp in the top 10. Oh, bit late reaction, but don't worry about it, Marlino. I'm echoing through, oh fucking god.
It is raining.
It is not just... It's not just raining, it's heavy rain.
Oh, will it
Oh
stay
my.
for the rest of the race?
It will go down to light rain normally, but I don't think we'll be having dry weather.
I think we will see some safety cars in this
Oh,
race.
we will definitely see. This is not going to be fun.
Not at all. So we go now on the formation lap.
Yeah.
To see how the guys warm their tires up.
One of the Hazes is standing still on the spot, while Wicked has overtaken two people.
Right now
Oh, he did. He might get disqualified for having too big of a gap.
He got into his lap right now in his formation lap.
Yeah, he got around, but... Wicked has overtaken Noof, which isn't entirely right. We have the two rebels together because Reaper overtook Oliari. Oh, from race strategy, it will look like it will be full wet. You can either stop one time for wets or you can stop 2 times for wets. But it looks like it will be an all-wet race.
Which would be a very interesting race to watch.
Oh, it will be. Imagine if Tier 5 was like this.
No, it won't be good.
Meanwhile, the top 3 has reached the starting grid and will be forming up. As we can see the rest of the grid now nearing.
Also, Dupe gets in his position.
Lots of people now approaching the grids. And Dupe is now in position. Oh, I don't like this camera angle, please. Thank you. As we have 5 red lights. And away we go. You need to be cautious on the start, obviously, because it is wet. Quite some people had struggles with grip. And Stumaker is under attack from Von. And I think the
Perhaps
McLaren...
crashed into an Alfa Romeo. But not too much, so it looks like... somebody got out! It's Indian DNF'd. He crashed out. And it is a VSC right now.
At least no full
Also
safety car.
No, it's a full safety car. And also K spun. He got a 5-second time penalty, and Will also got a time-second penalty, which is not good for Will, because he's right now a title contender.
Yeah, he is still a title contender, but being in last right now, with his rivals being 3rd and 4th, it does not help his position. We once again see the race strategy. You can pit either lap 12 forwards and then again lap 24, or you can pit in lap 18 and then you only have to pit once. But I don't know if K has damage. They are missing the entire front wing, so K definitely has to go for a 2-stop. Will make it easy to serve the penalty as well. And I think the most important thing on lap 1 was that Von got the position, several positions, after an amazing wet start. Vitor is also right back at Stumaker, so it will be interesting how those two will fight each other on the SC restart. Romp moved from 10th into 7th.
Dupe moved from 15th to 11th.
Yeah. And there's always quite some chaos at the wet start.
So now Pyro is behind the safety car and will...
And because it was lap 1, I think everyone is caught up real soon and... Wait, what happened to Jupe? Oh, Jupe is in... He's in the spinning circle. He spun once and now his tires are too hard to keep grip up. And now he's keeping on spinning. And chances are there will be a safety car restart next lap without him.
It seems like it.
And
Dupe
he has...
got also a
I got a drive-through
penalty.
He was too far behind. I don't think that overtake was illegal because Dupe was off track. And because of so, K was allowed to overtake the teammate. But not a good weekend for Haas.
It doesn't look like a safety car restart.
With you guys, it was only one of the Haases who did bad. Coincidentally, it was you, but...
I got 8th.
Which was last.
But points, I mean... So
as he got a second,
also...
I think Jupe will get disqualified for too many penalties if he doesn't catch up right now. Will, in the meantime, is in the pit lane and he has been overtaken by K. I'm still waiting to see the disqualification of Jupe as he gets another drive-through. And remember, drive-throughs need to be served within 3 laps or 5 laps or something. And if you do not do that, you will get disqualified.
What is right now your prediction after the start from the safety car?
Vitor and
What do you
Stumacher
think?
will collide on safety car restart.
You think?
I think, yeah.
I think somewhere in the middle field will crash out. For example, I don't know, let's say Noof.
Weirdly enough, I expected from Romp to be too cautiously and brake check Reaper or his teammate. Because that can also be a thing. You can be too aggressive, but you also can be too cautious of your position. And brake too early.
Will the safety car go another round, or am I
Yeah,
seeing
yeah,
it
yeah.
wrong?
Otherwise, it would have set already. But if Jupe hasn't caught up this lap, they will start without him.
And he won't, because he has a drive-through penalty, so he needs to go to the box.
Drive-thrus cannot be served under safety car.
Not? Oh.
No. You know
That's
that...
not looking good for the...
Did you know in F2 that you need to take that pit stop, but you cannot make the mandatory pit stop under safety car? If you do that, it will not count. As Snap has also
Snap
retired...
I'm not
Well,
really sure what happened.
Rico, no one crashed at the restart yet, but we have a crash during the normal, or not normal, during the safety car. As Jupe is going to try to serve his penalty. Let's see if it actually works. No, the Haas pit crew is out. And he must feel really stupid for trying this. Because he's wasted all the chances he had of catching back up.
Even though you never know. Maybe it will come another.
Oh yeah,
safety
you
car.
could also have to win. Nah, sorry, I'll stop. Also, I believe Tony Rico is Italian, Rico, so
And it
you
will
two
come.
and... Oh, it will come in this lap. But,
Yeah, it will.
then now, why don't you go say hello to your enemy?
Who is it?
Tony Rico.
Tony Rico.
Which I think is Italiano.
Yeah, it is Italiano.
Meanwhile, Von and Pyro have already gone. They are creating a gap to Stumacher and Vitor. Safety car is in. And we're back on the green flags.
Rompon got a place. Maybe we'll get the next one again from Wheater. It doesn't look like it. But Rompon got one place up. Yellow flags from the Haas. Dupe, think spun.
I don't think...
Yeah, he has spun.
Yeah, it is done now. Good job figuring out, mate.
But he got damage.
Meanwhile, the Red Bull and the Williams are chasing each other like crazy. They know what's on the table. And Vitor is looking to get a podium place of one of his title rivals. Meanwhile, Von is falling back from Pyro. I think
someone spun. It's Reaper. Reaper dude spun.
I think Jupe hit his win and had to... That's the thing, if you have damage, the pit crew will fix the damage and will not let you do your drive-through. So that's unfortunate for Ju. I think Ju might get disqualified soon because he hasn't served any penalty. Meanwhile, let's see which close. Will is in the pit also. As Kay is fighting Wicked. I'm actually going to that fight.
I'm also right now watching it.
Yeah.
But Wicked managed to hold his position.
Defend it, yeah. But there is still pressure
Wheater.
into turn 7.
Wheater got third and Stumacher fell 2 places, even though 3 places.
He is
What
missing his
happened to
end
him?
plate. He's missing his end plate. I don't know what happened with Stumacher, but he must have made contact.
It's not looking good.
It is really not looking good. He is going to have to get that rim fixed. And he probably is out of the race. Meanwhile, Kay diving up on wicket. Doesn't work though. But he's going to get a good run on wicket after the final turn. If they can get the exit right.
If you watch the Wheater goes into the box.
So there was contact probably. Everyone goes into the box.
For intermediates. It looks like the weather got lighter.
Oh my. It certainly looks like it.
And it may be a good strategy from Wheater.
Kay has jumped several people. I feel sorry for Will, who just pitted for new wets and immediately needs to pit again. I'm actually going to put the tires on. Oh, he has already
if the undercut
been
from
lapped.
Wheater works.
Jupe has already been lapped. And he still has a drive-through, so they will not fit the inters on this lap. He will have to serve his drive-through, drive on wets for another lap, and then get his inters on.
If
Though he's
Wheater's
still
strategy
fighting.
now works good, and it will work good, he got it past the second sector, so it looks like his strategy will be the best and he will get first after the pit stops from the front. Kanen will stay out again, and he's on wets, so he needs to go on
Pyro is
into the
out
box.
of his box. Pyro is out of his box. This will get close.
The Haas is still in front of him, of Pyro,
The
and
Haas
it
has
will
hold him
Wheater.
up. The Haas has hold him up into pit exit and has allowed Vitor to make the overtake.
Ooh.
Oh, he crashed pretty hard there. And that's the safety car.
And safety car again. So maybe it was a good call from Kanen.
Yeah, maybe it was. In the meanwhile, oh my god, Noof, what did you do? Noof overtook Stumacher under safety car and made contact while returning to position.
Oh my god. Kanen got a drive-through penalty for driving too fast.
I saw it. Noof in the meantime, oh no, he still has his win. It looks like because of the rain he didn't have his win. But it doesn't look like there were penalties given for that. Stumacher has gotten a penalty for the contact, though it was Noof who hit him. I don't know what the FIA was thinking on that, but if Stumacher doesn't pit anymore, he will be able to get those 5 seconds back.
The game logic, I can't say it. It's not very good in this game right now.
We should ask Italiano that. Sorry, I can't stop about it.
It's okay.
As Vitor now will get first back. But he's being followed by Pyro and Von. Pyro has shown that he's good in full wet, but is he also good on intermediates?
If I'm seeing it right, Kanen got his drive-through penalty still, yes he does. So he needs to go after the safety car again in, so it doesn't look good for Kanen. And now Vitor catched up to the safety car.
Dov, Stumacher and Noof, all 3 are in the pit lane. All 3 because of win replacements. And Stumacher chooses this time to serve his penalty. And I cannot really blame him. But he must be pissed at Noof's quit for causing that.
I think we will see something in the steward submission.
I think I'll be grabbing some popcorn and jumping in the chat. Yes, Rico, you have become a meme. As long as Danielle is with me in the commentary box, you are a meme. Enjoy it. No, not for reporting the penalty, just for the amount of times you two hit each other on the safety car. Or at least you hit Robin on the safety car and basically beat your teammate by 500 seconds.
Can we please talk about the race and not about Tier 5?
Tier 5 was also a race, but alright, what you want.
But this race, not the race on Thursday.
Meanwhile, Wicked is the only one to have 5 seconds, while Cunning still has his drive-through. Most of the grid is catching up right now. Yeah, I think we should be set to go racing again this lap. Or like end of this lap. Again? Don't jinx it. Don't freaking jinx it. I've seen enough safety cars today.
You mean you see enough safety cars in Zandvoort?
Yes.
I think Pyro will be
I think Pyro will overtake Vitor. It's not the question if, it's the question when.
And it's also a question if he goes aggressive or quietly.
Knowing Pyro, he will probably go wait until Vitor fucks up.
Vitor is now under pressure.
He really is. But the pressure is a bit lifting, knowing that his closest competitor will only get 1 point. As the safety car will come in this lap. We love you too, Rico. Really do.
No, you didn't hit me, Rico. You didn't hit me. Maybe on the lap when you lapped me, but...
You ghosted.
Yeah.
Vitor is leaving it late. Really late. As he's now going. And it seems like he got Pyro off guard. Pyro's under attack from 3 cars now. And Von is looking to overtake him. It's 3 wide into turn 1. And Von has done it. Von is in second again. He has done it against Stumacher and he has done it against Pyro.
It doesn't seem like Pyro is happy about it, so he wants.
Pyro is really not happy about this. In Pyro's eyes,
he's right now going on full throttle.
Vitor has time to restart perfectly. Meanwhile, Cunning has served his drive-through, so he is way behind now. Do you think people will go for another stop today, or do you think this was it with the pit stops?
Right now it looks like it was, but I think it will come...
Yeah, we do not count damage, we only count strategy right now. If the race stays like this, do you think someone will still go back into the pits, or do you think this was it?
I think the middle field will go again on the pits. But
meanwhile, what happened with Reaper? Reaper braked way too early for turn 13, and Stumacher is just gone. Would be hilarious if there were engine failures in league races. And then half of the grids just...
Font now is catching up to Vitor.
It doesn't look like Vitor likes wet racing, does he?
No, it doesn't. But he can still perform.
I thought his backhand was slipping away and I got a mini heart attack. Pyro is also still keeping up a bit. So it'll be interesting to see
Meanwhile,
who will beat this these conditions here.
meanwhile, Will is now getting close to Wicked. Maybe on the start and finish line.
We'll see.
He's close enough
Obviously
to get
still no
the ELRs open.
DRS. Von now fastest lap, so Von is definitely catching up. The gap to Will is a little bit too big, so he is safe for now, Wicked. The closest gap now is between Von and Vitor.
Pyro is now losing some time.
He really is, but these two fighting might help him out now.
Did I just say he's losing time? He got the fastest sector 1.
You cannot try to jinx Pyro because Pyro will jinx you. Just some advice on Pyro. I tried to jinx him in GT Sport and he jinxes me in Sprint. It's what happens. I cannot wait for the message DRS enabled to appear. Olive, aka Jude, just told me that Tier 2 is still in the lobby. They're having bugs. Has the bug exterminator already been called, Jude? Because maybe you should do that. And just let him spray the game all over.
So Font is now
Pyro did not like you saying that he was losing time, did he?
I don't think so. But now, right now, it looks like Vitor is very under pressure.
Vitor knows that if he accelerates 1 second too early, he's done for. But he also knows that if he doesn't accelerate in time, he has a McLaren up his inside.
And the McLaren is looking very quick. I think in the
really
next or
is.
in this lap he will get his position.
Meanwhile, Cunning Fern is catching up to Noob Squid and will probably overtake him this lap too. This gap, man, you cannot get another car between this, even if it's a kart.
That's right.
Maybe the
so now we go
maybe
on
the paper planes that the Williams raced on Spa. Maybe you can put those between them, but that's about it.
Yeah, that's the only thing. So
He is catching
Font
up.
now goes on everything.
Font had a better exit. He's now going for the outside and forcing Vitor to protect the inside. Made Vitor have a bad exit out of turn 1. And he is going for it, turn 3. He was a little bit too far back, but he let Vitor know that he was there and ready to strike.
So Will is catching up again to Wicked, which is great to see that, but I think it's not very good for him to overtake.
I think Vitor will eventually let Pyro and Font go, just so he has no pressure left on him and he can defend against Will and Stumacher, who is in the points again.
Kay isn't right now catching up to Romp.
Yeah, Romp was up with Pyro, Von and Vitor, but has dropped back significantly. As right now the gap is coming down again, but not by a lot. Von is not going to pull up a move this time. but he may get a move up into turn 3 again. Pyro is falling back a bit. Please do not get the rev of Pyro, but he's now 6 tenths behind. And he's having front row seats to this battle up ahead of him. Oh, by the way,
Will
Gunning
is
Fern
now
has overtaken Noof Squid.
Will got the first, the fastest sector 1 and catches very good to Vict.
Well, I mean, if he has the fastest sector 1, he's catching up. That's as simple as
Yeah, but
that's as simple as 1 plus 1 is 3.
yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Yeah, this is kinda Senna versus Barrichello, isn't it? Both highly under pressure in the rain, but not making any mistakes, while keeping each other fast. Because as you can see, the gap to Pyro is ever so slightly increasing.
I'm not sure if I'm too hyped, but it seems like we're going in the next tenses or from laps to dries, because the rain is
Yeah, the rain
now
is
getting
easy
slowly.
enough. The spray behind the cars also isn't as bad as it was when they switched tires, so Pyro is also 1 second behind Von, so I think he has used all his Pyro's boost. He doesn't have any fire left to combust. Okay, that was a far-fetched pen, I'm sorry.
I
Stumacher
hope the
is...
DRS will get opened,
Oh
because
mate,
it
imagine the
can be.
scenes. Inters and DRS. The gap between Vitor and Von hasn't been this close heading into this section, and with Vitor choosing to block the inside, has limited his exit, and he now really has to defend into turn 1. Again, he's defending the inside, limiting his exit speed, and that was a really poor choice, because Von has tried it once in turn 3, he's trying it again, and there is almost contact between the two. And meanwhile, Pyro has somehow caught up again. Looks like Will has backed off from Wicked, and K has not been managed to overtake Rom right now.
But it looks like he
K
will, because
is coming back at him. He's having the outside, as it looks like on the minimap. I'm actually
yeah, he
switching
is,
to
and
that.
he will
And
get
he
his
has.
position.
He accelerates faster. This is going to be a fight into turn 11, where you can't really fight each other. And they leave each other respect as Von has overtaken Vitor into turn 13. An amazing move from the Spaniards.
Pyro now is also going for the move.
Yeah, Pyro has waited for this moment.
He will.
Vitor has... I
Vitor
told you
will
this would happen. Vitor would let them both go and will focus on defending against Will. Because he doesn't need to win this. He only needs to get to finish ahead of Will to increase his lead.
Yeah, but it is good to get more points to increase his
Yeah,
lead.
of course, but if you risk getting pushed too hard and crashing yourself out, then it's not worth it.
That's right.
And now he gets front row seats to the title, to the race lead fight. Imagine if Von gets a penalty or Pyro gets a penalty now.
Vitor is now lucky that Will spin. He's not spinning. He catched
He caught
himself.
it. He caught it. I've actually never seen Will spin. Well, in dry conditions, that is. Talking about
The
dry
two Ferraris.
conditions, it is still raining, but DRS might get enabled within a few laps as Reaper has crashed out.
Meanwhile, yep. Sad for Reaper. Very sad.
I think exit turn 12 has done him. Yeah, he's backwards, half on track, no safety car though. And it's obvious that Vitor has given up. He has dropped back a second.
Stumacher now is very near from
Yeah.
earlier. And Oh! Will spins! Will spins!
Was it Will? Oh my god, it was Will!
It was Will.
And he's missing an end plate. That means
It's better for Vitor.
Fern will get points in this race. Also, I think the numbers messages is bugged because it just said 68. Almost the magic number. Ah, now it's 69. No, the rain did not increase. I think it has stopped raining actually.
It looks like it.
This won't help Vitor, because I think Vitor is almost unbeatable in the dry. But now comes the question. Yeah, Kay is right at the back of Romp again, yeah. Safety car, oh, virtual. Why a virtual? Will is in the pits? No, no one is standing still. Only Will, but that's because he's in the pit lane.
I don't know why the VSC is getting out. Maybe of the weather?
No, because then it would have happened in at the start.
Pyro is right now getting ready for the restart.
I think Vitor is going to be the first of the three to pit.
Let's see if Vitor's strategy will go on the rise. Maybe not.
Come on, end this virtual. Maybe it's bugged that we're now under virtual and we'll never get out of virtual.
The first guys goes on dries. The first guys goes on dries.
Yeah, I see it.
It's Rumpen and K in some of the middle field also.
It looks like Joliari also, and now we're on the green flags again. This is perfect for Rom and K, who had not lost too much time. I'm actually going to check on Romp, because K did get out for new inters, maybe a mistake. Or maybe not, because Romp is losing a lot of time here. He's banning wheels with K, because he doesn't have the grip. It looks like a big mistake from Rom to go onto mediums this early.
It looks like Font also losing grip, because Pyro is catching up.
And they are having 1.2 seconds to Vitor, so Vitor is also at the end of his tires. Remember, Vitor pitted ahead of these two guys, so he had to manage his tires more. Pyro was looking on the outside, but can't make it stick there. as I think Rom will be getting back into the pits this lap. I cannot imagine him going on. Oh my god, he's actually decided to go on. Meanwhile, I haven't seen the message yet of DRS enabled. It can be taking long because there is no tire spray. Or yeah, there is a little bit, but it's not a lot.
Everybody in the front grid stays out.
Yeah, normally the moment you see DRS enabled, you should pit. Because that means you can go full speed on straights. DRS enabled!
Activated.
Here we go! This is a bad position for the top 3. Gunny might have gone in. Rom will stay in P10 now. And Ron has the advantage.
Rom spins.
He's spun. I just want to say he doesn't have to pit anymore, but I jinxed him. I have become the new Pyro. Pyro in the meantime is still close to Von, and he's going to have DRS. He doesn't make it, but I do think that these 3 will be pitting now, and Pyro will be going at it from next lap onwards. As Romp has retired, the top 3 are staying out. And Pyro is going for the move. And that's absolute defending from Von. They're still side by side going into 2. And it looks like Pyro is not letting go, and Pyro has the position. No, he doesn't. Von had defended like a lion, and he has kept the lead. That was really dangerous of them to go side by side there, but they've managed to let each other live. Dov in the meantime has come in for another set of inters. As K has again overtaken Olieri.
Stumacher is now also on the mediums.
Yeah, Stumacher has done a good recovery job. I mean, it isn't as good as Trompus in Jeddah, but it's still a good recovery.
It's very good.
Noof is on softs. And here go the top 3. Softs on Vitor, softs, all 3 of them have softs. Will has retired. And Pyro has
crashed.
Is that the... Oh, it's only the virtual. And
no,
it's
the full-time safety car.
And this is just after the leader's pit. Meanwhile, Dov is now in the pit lane. Wicked Prophet has not lost any positions while pitting. Stumacher has gained a position on Dov and is now in P6. Kunin is up in P8, but pit exit might change that. No, it doesn't. And Noof hasn't been lapped yet and will not get lapped again. Oh my god. Don't say he didn't. Dolph
He
has
crashed into the
crashed
safety
into
car.
the safety car.
Oh my god.
Dolph, if you're in chat, I want to know, the fuck did you do? Oh my god, mate, how do you do? Watch Noof also ram into the safety car. Oh, Rico, it's not done yet. The two are still right behind each other. And Vitor now on Dries is going to jump in too, so it's going to be a three-way battle.
Right now it's looking like the tier 5 race. Only 9
9
alive.
laps to go in the safety car. Have I told you about what happened in Sprint Abu Dhabi?
No, you haven't.
We had 4 laps to go. I crashed and I cost the safety car. They
Oh.
went racing with 2 laps to go.
So, like in Abu Dhabi in the real.
I'm Nicolas
F1.
Latifi was my immediate reaction. Leon got fucking pissed because he had a lead of 10 seconds and then he got hit once, spun another time and crashed out.
So literally Lewis Hamilton. Kay also
he
crashed
was
out.
he was in a Mercedes, but oh no, Kay. No.
So now it's tier 5 race.
There was only 8.
8th.
No, it's tier 5 when half of the people DNF. This is... Every race I commentate has half the people DNF. So Pyro jinxes people, I destroy half the grid. What is your secret commentary power?
Mine? I don't know. Maybe being quiet.
Not that quiet. Noof is gaining position. This is like Luigi doing nothing in Mario Party. Does nothing, still gets points. As Stumacher is now in the pit again. I wonder why that is. Oh, of course, fresher tires. Imagine if Stumacher still beats Vitor.
Ew.
Imagine the absolute scenes.
It would... I don't know what it would be. It doesn't have the English word for that.
There is no word for that. SK now has left the session. And Noof is just cruising around. But safety car might be coming in. No, Noof has one more lap to catch up. And he probably will. There are some gaps beginning to form now. The longer this takes, the less of an advantage Stumacher will get on those softs. Because he needs everyone else to lose tire grip.
So, if my prediction is right, I think Stumacher will get jewelry after the restart, and Conan will also,
I
Stumacher will also
think
be...
Kunnen will just block off Oliari and Stumacher overtakes both.
Maybe.
That's the ideal situation for Stumacher at least. It's the worst nightmare for Vitor, but
maybe Wicht could fight with White Vitor to get Stumacher nearing in.
Let's just be honest, we're both hoping Stumacher will win this. It's the perfect underdog story.
It is, but to be honest,
He's lesser in the standings. He had some incidents, and imagine if he beats him. A safety car is going to come in this lap.
To be honest, I would be happy if Noof wins this.
Oh my god, imagine! That will be... wow.
Just wow.
No other words can describe the joy if Noof wins.
So right now nobody got a penalty for hitting somebody.
You're speaking too soon. Let's hit the gas. As now
so the restart goes on.
Each one of the top 3 has restarted the safety car. Let that sink in. We've had 3 safety cars and all 3 have been led by either Vitor, Pyro or Von.
So right now I'm following Stumacher to see if his underdog permission will go.
Well, he's already alongside the AlphaTauri.
He's already took him.
Nice, go on Stumacher. Meanwhile, Pyro is more defending against Vitor than fighting Von, as Gunnin has now a penalty.
3-second penalty. Wicht just spun and lost many positions. He's now 8th.
And Stumacher is going for the move in turn 11, isn't he? He's patient.
Oh my god, Vitor will be pissed after this race.
Stumacher will be in 4th because he will overtake our good friend there. Von is in the meantime the fastest. But I'm sticking with Stumacher now because I want to see this. I don't care about the top 3, I want to see this.
I'm watching the top 3 then.
He is having the legendary number 27 of a good friend Hulkenberg, by the way. Have you noticed that?
Yeah. I have, really. Pyro now got the fastest Sector 2, I think.
Sector
Nobody
1 then.
Got it, yeah. Sector 1, yeah, sorry.
I knew you said you didn't speak English well, but seriously?
I'm sorry, bro.
I'm just messing with ya. Looks like Von is actually driving away from Pyro a bit.
Yeah, but Pyro got a better exit right now. Does he? Yeah.
Oh, hey Booma. Yeah, we've had a good race. Even more DNFs here than in Tier 5. Well, it's true. You only had 7 DNFs. These guys are having 8 DNFs. Stumacher is going for it, by the way. He is going for... he backs out.
Pyro also, I think he will... no, he won't.
He is close. Knowing Pyro, he will wait until DRS gets enabled and absolutely murder Von in the DRS zones.
Yeah, he will.
But Vitor will be checking backwards of him a lot of time.
Even though Stumacher needs to put on 5 seconds, 1 second laps to catch up to Vitor.
Yeah, but he's now stuck behind someone on mediums.
That's right. So maybe Vitor will have the upper position.
We'll see. Well, in his ideal scenario, Von and Pyro hit each other.
As now Pyro goes into it.
Going. He's going. Defending turn 1.
And he got it.
And he got it. Now,
Pyro now
Von
first place.
might make a move in turn 3, but I don't think it will help. He got it. He fucking did it, the legend. But now he has to watch out from turn 10 to 11, because that's a DRS zone into a hard braking.
Schumacher also wants to get his move done.
Yeah, he is right behind the Mercedes. I can see it on the minimap. DRS opens for Von, but I don't think the DRS straight is long enough. He needs to be patient until turn 1. But the gap is not even 3/10 between them. And Von is good with exits out of turn 1. There goes the rear wing. Probably a lot of ERS. He's on the inside. And he has retaken Pyro. Amazing job from the McLaren. Schumacher in the meantime still behind. He must be very frustrated about this. But
yeah,
so
I think
is...
Vitor will...
I think Vitor will also be just... I mean, right now he will get more points than Schumacher, but he will want more points.
Yeah. So maybe Vitor wants to catch up to Pyro and Font to get his first or second place?
Oh, he definitely will be wanting first. In the meantime, Olieri has joined the queue, hasn't he? I'm going back to Pyro because the gap is small. The DRS is open. He moves to the inside or outside. And he couldn't make stick. He almost spun. And he makes contact with Fedor. There is no damage from what I can see, but that could have ended in disaster for either the Red Bull or the Alfa Romeo. He almost lost it turn 1. Confirm in the meantime just casually cruising. Just having an angry Williams behind him. This is just George Russell wanting Hamilton's seat. Let's be real. Vitor in the meantime chasing Von. As we are going in the last lap already. If anyone wants to do something, they have 1 lap to do it. And Schumacher got the message. Dives up the inside, can't make it stick, and is back behind the Mercedes. Amazing defending from Cunning here, and good patience from Schumacher. Now we have Vitor 7/10 behind. I don't think he will be able to do anything here. But we'll see. DRS opens. He has a little bit of understeer, needs to correct. No, I think it's done. I think Von has won this race here.
What a race it was from him.
It was an amazing race. From all 3 of these.
Yeah, it
Von
was
wins,
really.
followed by Vitor, and we have Pyro in 3rd.
Will Schumacher get the position in front of Cunning?
He will definitely get it because of the
like
penalty.
Yeah,
Cunning falls to 6th. Noof and Wicked are also fighting. And it's Noob that gets it just ahead.
What a race. What a race.
I didn't even know these two were so close together.
Me either. Noob got the driver of the day.
Because everyone DNF. He overtook one person. Gotta be nice to him. So we have on the podium our good friend Von in first, followed by Vitor defending the title, and Pyro after an unfortunate half spin into turn 1. What a race it was indeed.
From heavy rain to light rain and then to dry.
With more DNFs than the average tier 5 race.
Can we stop that?
No. Fastest lap is going to Pyro. We have Stumaker in 4th, 5th is Olieri, 6th is Cunningfern, Noof gets P7 and Wicked gets P8. And I don't think Dov and K gets points because they DNF'd. I've actually forgot the rules about that.
No, he won't.
I just want to say, maybe you know. Sorry, I will stop
just
about it.
Just because I DNF or what?
Well, yeah, you didn't get classified, so did you get points for it or not?
No, I didn't.
No, then they don't also get points. But
it was a very interesting race to commentate.
It was a very interesting and eventful race. I'm happy that I had you to check on the battles behind.
Yeah.
I think Stumaker might overtake Will in the standings now, after Will had a dismal race that ended in a crash. I will actually check back up on that.
He won't.
Yes, yeah, he was.
No, I don't know.
Oh, he was already ahead. He was 17 points behind Vitor. Well, Vitor got 2nd, he got 4th, so that's a difference of 18 to 12, that's 6 points. He is now 23 points behind. And Will is 35 points behind Stumaker. But anyway, that was the race. I hope you all have a nice evening. Thank you, Daniel, for joining me here.
No problem.
And next week we hope Sietse is back to commentate this. You'll see us two back in tier 5 for... Let me actually check what track it is. Hungary. I am kinda hungry, yes. See you folks next week.
Goodbye.